Good morning.
It's the afternoon, and I don't know if it's good with this.
Heavily famous for gold. Yeah, it's funny how a small little fire on the native reservation gets completely ignored. Two small fires on the native reservation completely gets ignored. Don't worry, it's on native land. We don't mind.
It was smothering.
It was a smoldering little fire. We're not going to worry about sending any troops out there. They say it's not because it's native land, because those are low threat, but it's magically the low threat ones are always on native land. Huh. You know. Looks like a chicken. Yeah, the fire crews are over there, search and rescue crews.
Search and rescue.
They might be looking for somebody on the mountain still.
I know there's one guy that's still missing. Maybe they're still trying to look for him.
So we are going through Headley, Highway 3, southbound, headed towards Keremeos. Cathedral Mountain wildfire, which is now completely out of control.
I forget what they named it. They renamed it because it combined into one.
Well, the two fires have now combined into one, so they gave it a new name.
Yeah, Crater Creek.
Crater Creek fire. Before we get further into this video, I just want to give a little shout out to the Sutherland group. If you guys are looking for a job and apply for any jobs at the Sutherland group, talk to me first. Give me as a reference when you guys apply. If I get a referral bonus, I could get a referral bonus from $1,000 to $2,000 or even $3,000. And if you use me as a referral bonus, I will give you half of that. Current jobs at the Sutherland Group are at Sutgo, Class 1 drivers in residuals, van freight, low bed, logging, international, and then there's office jobs, human resource business partner, health and safety manager, logistics broker, inside sales representative, a remote transportation broker, and then there's BC Eco, used to be called BC Eco Chips. I was looking for a log loader operator, an excavator and dozer operator, a sort yard operator and weighmaster. And then if we head over to Salmo at Summit Truck and Trailer there, they're looking for a tire technician, a parts person, journeyman heavy duty equipment mobile technician, journeyman truck and trailer mechanic, and a wash bay attendant. And then a Haitian is looking for a stone slinger operator and a class 1 dump truck and pup driver. Just head over to thesutherland.group/join our team. See all the jobs that are listed there. If you're interested in any of those, ask me any kind of questions. We can start a conversation and I can give the HR a call and give them a heads up that you're coming to apply and maybe give you that extra little bit to get in and get hired. After that, it's all in your hands and Sutgo's hands, or Sutherland Group hands. Look at the Snoqualmie River down there. It's like somebody floating down it. I think there's a kayak in there. Look like it. Man, it's like it's. You know how when you're sitting around a campfire and the smoke always decides to turn right at you and that smoke coming over your face? That's what this smells like. Like you're permanently stuck in that campfire smoke. drive when it's not so smoky. I mean, it's beautiful when it's smoky too. It's just different. I did look on Drive BC in Princeton before we got here. The roads are still all open, but looking at the hot spots, some of them are getting pretty close to the highway. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see open flame, especially with this much smoke. It'll be almost impossible to see open flame. But suffice to say, we are coming up right next to this fire. This road could be closed any minute.
Well, it's in the next 24 to 48 hours going to be high winds.
That's not going to be good for this.
No. Considering it's like on the back door.
Excuse me. Wow. This smoke is just killing my throat. We should have dug out the respirators.
We don't have to dig them out. They're literally at the foot of the bed.
Oh, okay, good. It'd be impossible to talk in a video with the respirators on, but if we drive through more of this, I'd want to put my respirator on. It is 34 degrees Celsius, another hot day. What? She said afternoon, so it's 2:14. I think it was up to 36 Celsius a little bit earlier in Princeton.
Well, that's when the high winds are coming in. It's because we have a cold front moving in.
All this heat's going to rise up, and fires create even more of a hot front. So
They're saying lightning.
some more fires.
Yep. What I was trying to say is this is on the back door at Keremeos. All the housing. And then we have another one on the back door, West Kelowna.
Yep. West Kelowna's got a brand new fire.
Kamloops and Adams Lake are right by housing. Apparently there's a fire nearby the Yellowknife. So they're evacuating Yellowknife.
Capital of the Northwest Territories getting evacuated. At least parts of it, right?
I think it's for the whole area, I think.
Man, it is dark smoke. It's not supposed to be dark like that. We've really been spoiled the last 2 years down here. We haven't had a lot of the smoke. The fires have all been a little further north, but this has been a bad year. It is smoky season. Let's put it this way. If you ever plan on a vacation to southern British Columbia, do it end of June, beginning of July.
Well, that's being generous.
The lakes are a lot colder to go swimming in and stuff like that. Like the actual swimming is much better this time of year in end of August. But end of July and August, October are just forest fire season. And if you get a bad year like this one, it's pretty unbearable. Wow, I thought that was thick.
That was dark.
It just feels like we went into twilight.
I was just looking at my photo I just took and it looked dark. And I look up and it's like, yeah, it is that dark.
It just got dark. Wow. And the smell is a lot stronger.
It burns your eyes. It literally is like bad enough in a vehicle.
Get that eerie orange glow coming up here. Just so thick. But yeah, this started in the Cathedral Park up there in the native land, and the chief was begging for help and no help ever came. I know there's high priorities in other places.
Well, it happened at the same time they're trying to do the Soyuz fire. same storm, basically.
The people that decide which fires to fight are also the people that get paid a lot more money if there's more fire. So consciously or subconsciously, fire is good for the people that have to fight these fires. Their career firefighters, career politicians that have gone in the fire industry. The more fire there is, the more taxpayer money they get. So yeah, I don't know if they are consciously not fighting fires, especially the ones on native land, if that's a conscious decision. But if you look at the past history, always seems the fire on native land get ignored until they all of a sudden threaten a settler's town like Keremeos. Now that Keremeos is under threat, all of a sudden they're taking this fire seriously. But if you fought all the fires with the urgency you're fighting these big fires now, if you fought all the small ones with that urgency, there might never be these big fires.
I think for me, it's a combination of there might be a law we're not sure about it being on native land, and also the fact that annoys me that they were literally flying pretty much over that fire. These two fires while they're fighting another fire.
Yeah,
It's just like you were literally in this airspace already. You could have done something about it.
I get you have to fight fires that are threatening houses first, but if you had fought this one right away and spent one day out on this and got rid of that smoldering fire, there would be now instead of spending millions of dollars they're going to spend protecting Keremeos, all these homes along this river. Maybe
Pretty big though.
could have saved all of that money.
I think it's at 14,000 acres in this estimate.
Just massive, and it just flared up overnight.
The last few days.
Yeah, the last couple. Here's firefighters setting up already. See, it's just a matter of time before they close this road. These guys are sitting here waiting for hot spots to come across the river.
Yep. You don't see any flame, but it's so hard to see.
It is literally beside us here, so it is so smoky you can't see flame.
And they can't fight it in here, the helicopter system.
Because it's too smoky.
It's too smoky.
You can't fly planes in this. They're going to smash their helicopter right into the side of the mountain.
Just expand the evacuation alert. All the properties on both sides of Highway 3, like...
So
yeah.
this right here is under evacuation notice.
There's alerts and orders, and it's a mix of...
Honestly, I think it's just a matter of time before this highway gets closed.
Agreed.
As soon as hot spots pop up on this side of the river, those fire trucks are gonna...
Look how dry this
Oh,
field
it's just
is.
bone dry. Look, here's how... everybody's getting ready for the fire. People are setting up.
Well, I'm glad they're paying attention to the evacuation alerts.
Insure all those old vehicles in your backyard.
Good, it doesn't pick up the yellow tinge.
Goes, this see, that's the same, right? Let me color correct it.
Yep, very much.
Updates on road conditions, seeing what roads are open and if we can get through them before they close. Oh, the Red Bridge over there, the famous old recovered Red Bridge is in danger. That is Kinderwood as well.
I'm sure they'll be fighting that one.
That's a historical landmark. Somebody's going to say, yeah, the new cladding on it is made out of tin. Yeah, but all the wood underneath it would burn very quickly. So maybe some embers landing on the tin would not start it up immediately, but that Red Bridge could burn down. Less at traffic that passed me. So I think we should be at the south end of this fire now. We should be coming.
No, it's on the other side of.
South of Keremeos now?
Yeah, it came out and it's basically on fire.
So all these RVs and everything should start
this is right where the
up.
intersection is.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we're almost to the south end of the fire though.
Granted, that's the last time we spent Mount.
Yeah. With the wind picking up, I see the flags are waving a bit. Flags are waving it so the fire would go northbound according to the fire, so it'll spread southbound slower unless the wind changes directions. Apples are starting to turn red.
Somebody gave me a suggestion to try to peel my apple and see if I'm allergic to it.
Oh, see if you're allergic to the peel or not.
Yep.
That's where most nutrients of the apple are, though, in the peel.
Yeah, but what's worse, having to only eat them when I bake it into applesauce or pies, or eating it raw without a peel.
Welcome to Mini Keremeos. Couldn't help it.
Couldn't help it.
Welcome to Keremeos. Okay.
Hot butter corn and milkshake, sign me up. Down here to a fruit stand.
Hopefully we punch out of the smoke here pretty quick and have some nice clear skies. The smoke, or the wind was blowing north, so there's a chance of that, but who knows how far the smoke has spread already. All now that people just drive right through here and end up in the dead end.
Because that sign to turn is so small.
Yeah.
Are they finally doing something with this
Yeah,
property?
that restaurant burnt down twice.
Chevron.
Oh, getting a fuel station.
Well, that's some good competition on this one.
Pulled over taking pictures of the smoke.
I don't know if it's that or if they're lost about where they're going.
Oh, it could be too that. Well, it looks like it's pretty thick smoke this way too.
Yeah. I'm gonna take your suggestion and find a cough trap though.
Yeah, it helps.
Doesn't say if I didn't have a headache, I already have one now.
Those flags are barely moving, so there's not much wind.
No, there's the next 24 to 48 hours. It's starting.
Just if the flags are waving that little, the smoke's still going to sit here the rest of today. And the cold front's supposed to have a storm come in, but no rain, I'm guessing.
When I looked last weekend, there was rain, but I haven't looked. Let me see if I can. Special weather alert. Tell me about it. Monday we might get some rain.
Look, those flags are blowing towards the east, which would be horrible if that fire and wind continues blowing east. Pull the fire right into town.
Widespread gusty winds and risk of thunderstorms today to Friday. Risk of dry lightning.
Yeah, dry lightning. No rain.
Worsening wildfire conditions. Possible new fire starts. Risk of breaking tree branches. Challenging boat conditions. 30-kilometer wind gusts up to 50. Southwesterly, turning northwest midday. Localized severe winds up to 70 kilometer an hour. And dry lightning. And then a special air quality, like lights. And then a heat warning.
We knew the air quality was not good.
So it looks like maybe some slight rain on Monday, but not much as they said before. Monday and Tuesday rain maybe. And not to be like down about it, but there's a few more days before the rain.
Some more of this. Yay!
Hey, at least it was a nice weekend last weekend.
Yeah,
it was down.
It was really nice. nice weekend. We had one very, very nice weekend. We've had more than one very nice weekend, but last weekend was very nice. The right temperature, the right amount of sun, the water temperatures were nice. It was about the perfect vacation temperature. So this is another advantage if we bought an RV and lived in an RV. This happened to wherever we were living, we just get up and move. So where is there not smoke? Be quite a bit healthier. Well, you again. I had caught up with this RV just before we pulled over to start the video. Does that mean you're turning off? Or the vehicle in front of you is turning off? The vehicle in front of you is turning off. Okay. Oncoming traffic. I'm like, wait, this might be my chance to get by them, but very orange tinge here. I don't know how the cameras are picking it up or not. It's one of those weird, eerie, end of the world, orange feeling. Unnatural. He's speeding up. Of course he's speeding up. Oh, now he's slowing down. Okay. That worked out perfectly. Didn't want to be stuck with him behind him. So we never fueled up at all yesterday.
Nope, he said we didn't need to. If I remember correctly.
And we haven't fueled up today yet. 3.5 hours to our first customer. And you know what? Maybe we'll stop in Grand Forks and fuel up there. Hey, I think it's getting lighter. I feel like the smoke's getting lighter. Let's say hi to this farm. Did we miss the farmer already? We did. Darn it. I often say hi to the farmer as we drive by. Yep, he was the intersection before this one. Oh well.
You could tell it was too smoky.
It was too smoky, we couldn't see his place. Yeah, it's definitely getting lighter here. We're coming out of the smoke. This road. It's got that weird rutted road where you just wobble all over the place. Just a section of it. WILDFIRE from a couple of weeks ago.
I don't know.
I don't know how close it got to the highway, if you can see it from the highway, and if it's too smoky, you won't be able to see anything. Like I said, I hate this highway. It's just getting bounced off the road. You can see all the black marks on the road. It's all the bounces and bumps. Definitely getting a lot lighter here. It's getting more gray looking now. I'm optimistic we'll see blue skies soon.
That would be nice.
Starting backwards up the roller coaster. Section of the highway is called the roller coaster because of the small up and down hills you do. But if it was a roller coaster, we're doing the small bumps at the end of the ride, and then the bumps get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you do the big climb to the top. Little trestle bridge there. I wonder if a big rig could go over that. I bet it could, because is that a railroad trestle? I don't think so. It can't be a railroad trestle because the railroad would go to the side of the mountain. So now it's going to just be a road. Unless the train did a very sharp turn right after the bridge. River is just dry. Barely any water in there.
Yeah, they increased the drought level today.
I thought we were close to max drought already. Have another level or two to go.
I don't know how many levels there are. I don't have cell service on this to look it up either.
That vineyard, the leaves are going yellow on those. Can't be good. Smoke can't be helping the vineyard either. Remember from the WILDFIRE video, it's got to be a month ago by now. Over a month ago. I think it's 5 weeks ago.
Depends on how you're counting.
I helped Iron Bowl evacuate all their vehicles when the Osoyoos fire was burning. talk about this load at all. They're like PVC pipes going to some random farm in two separate places actually. One's going to a random farm by Patterson, right by the border, close to trail. And he can take delivery tonight. I said around 7, but it might be a little earlier than that.
That was going to be a little interesting.
It's going to be an interesting narrow little driveway to drive up.
And the next one be tomorrow.
Nighthawk is closed, but they're paving to Nighthawk. So tomorrow I have to shoot 2 videos because tomorrow's Friday already and I have not shot the bonus video yet. So I have to shoot a video first thing in the morning tomorrow. And then charge those batteries up enough to shoot a second video. Really have to buy another set of batteries, then it would be easy.
And we looked at the cost of them and went out.
And then I went ouch. Like our channel right now is $2,500 in debt, give or take. So I'm not too eager to add more debt to this channel. Basically what I'm saying, I know some of you guys hate that I do ad reads and stuff like that. I'm saying since I started tracking how much money I spend into this channel, the channel has lost that much money. So I spend a lot more money into the channel than I make money back off of the channel. This includes any referral bonuses. So if any of you guys use referral bonuses, that money I put back into this channel. So I don't even get half of that money. It goes into the channels.
Imagine being in a vehicle like that where you are in the open air.
Open air vehicle, open top, hot rod close to the ground.
Well, that's all burnt.
Oh yeah. You can see on the other side of the lake it's all burnt. It's just too smoky. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that, but yeah, it's all burnt on that side.
That was part of the controlled burn. Pretty sure they didn't want to start to burn these tires.
Yeah, this farmer has cow patties, the small little fences made out of all old used tires. So whoever owned this probably owned a big rig tire shop. It's all worn out big rig tires. Made fences out of them. That's a good way of not wasting tires. Like it's a good use of them. Make your cattle fences out of tires.
But you also don't want that to set on fire.
If that sets on fire, you're in a lot of trouble.
But he's someone that uses most of that for pasture land.
Yeah, and all that pasture land is now burnt.
Yeah, but they had to make that decision. They talked about it in it, like they knew it was pasture land. But it's like, if we don't do it, it's going to be a bigger problem.
To the top of Richter Pass, another climb or two to go. everything on the other side of that lake is just black.
There's a lot more stones down there than I remember. White rock.
Yeah, I don't think that's coming across on video, but you can see a clear line where it's burned and where it is not burned. And a brand new road down there that didn't used to be there. Or maybe the old road was there. They've just reused that road a lot and killed all the... Maybe that was the original wagon trail through here. Who knows? See, wherever that road is, everything on the other side of that little 2-track road is burnt. Construction ahead, but it looks like they're done. All the lines are painted.
Yeah, they could be way down the road, but I'm not sure.
Blue sky. Wishful thinking.
They do seem a lot lighter, but also at the same time not. As we climb out of the valley, maybe. Part of it burned a couple of years ago.
Yeah, Mount Cobo.
Yeah.
That was the exit to Mount Cobo there, just at the top of that hill there, on the left-hand side.
There's not much to see though. It's too smoky.
Non-smoky day, it's a beautiful viewpoint up there. Signs are still up, but I think it's done. Hey, there's a Setco. Super bead lumber.
The straps looked a little loose.
I noticed that too. Some of the straps were flapping in the wind a little bit. Not a fan of that. Smoky. It looks smoky.
Spotted Lake?
Spotted Lake looks smoky. Spotted Lake's right beside us. It's a beautiful phenomenon. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I want to pull over and take photos on that. The smoky day actually makes it look quite magically weird looking. Quite alien looking.
Do you have a camera on that?
Hmm?
Do you have a camera on that?
No, probably don't have a camera that saw that.
You're fired.
Yeah, I was hoping on this side of the pass it would be blue sky, but no luck there. burning right here next to those houses.
Well, you can still see smoldering in there.
Oh, really? So this fire is still burning?
Definitely some hot spots still.
Hence, it's still making smoke as well.
Yep, there's another spot. So yep, there's still some spots in there.
But this one's under control, right?
I haven't heard much about the status. I haven't looked into it as much.
Well, here you can see black came right down through the highway.
It's all burnt.
Yeah, right over here. See all these cut trees.
The hazard you have now is all those trees and rocks falling
All
down.
those trees the next 2 years are going to be falling down like crazy. Hikers have to be always very aware walking in a burnt forest. Trees can come down anywhere, anytime. Sure came close to town. Literally came right to town. Use the red dye on the highway. That's the fire retardant sprayed by the water bombers. That's a line right there.
Yeah.
The fire did not cross that dye. They went and sprayed dye around the power line poles. All the power line poles have dye sprayed
Oh,
around
they
them.
do, yep.
See one airplane at the Soyuz airport. This is the home hardware up on top by the airport that I talk about. Not the fancy one to go to. If you're a tourist coming into town, visit the home hardware downtown. Home hardware should sponsor me.
At least when you're through this area.
Welcome to a Soyuz.
Well, I'm reading about somebody who's saying they have a house up there. I could either they have all those cameras. You can see it was basically getting the house before it went black, and they're like, Our house is gone, but nobody can go up there and confirm it.
Oh, your little scooter, go. Oh, it's pretty much confirmed if all their I guess a power line could have.
Yeah, but she said you could see the flames on one side of the house, and the other side of the house was in the front yard already.
So you're watching your house burn down.
Yeah. Well, it has to
online.
suck.
That's really gotta suck.
Well, a lot of places aren't delivering mail right now because our smoke is so bad.
It's not healthy for the people to be walking around delivering the smoke or the. Well, there's the home hardware right there on the right hand side.
Okay, so it says we're at a level 5 drought, the highest level.
Highest level drought. At the rate we're going, we're gonna have to create a level 6 drought.
I think they should just make it a 10. With brakes involved. More brakes involved.
They went square around the corner.
Oh, instead of taking the...
Yeah, the route I was going.
You tourists.
You guys are in my blind spot. You're luckily. I have really good curvature mirrors, whatever those are called, convex mirrors. I'm stopping. Comes a jet ski going under the bridge way too fast. What if somebody oncoming is coming as fast through as you are? He's slowing down now. But mini donuts.
I should have went there for my mini donuts. I got ripped off on my mini donuts.
Those were not mini donuts, those were Timbits.
Okay. Kinda like mini donuts.
That's a big difference, dude. Big difference.
Okay.
You cannot call a Timbit a mini donut.
Nonetheless, I got ripped off.
Yep. You bought 10 Timbits and in the box were 8. Well, guys, I think we're going to end the video here. It's a pretty long video. Unless you really, really want to see the climb to the top. We're not doing the full climb to the top. It's not. Maybe to that really sharp hairpin and call it there, that beautiful viewpoint. Right after that, we're ending the video.
You don't have a voice left.
I don't have a voice left?
You sound like you're getting froggy.
I'm definitely crackly. The smoke is... It's just not this smoke. It's the smoke we've been having on and off for days now. Don't really know how much of a viewpoint you guys are going to get with the smoke. be a fast climb since we're so light. I am doing speed limit.
I can verify that. I think that was the right answer.
Sure. But I've had this discussion before. This part of Canada, anyway, here in the lower mainland and the Okanagan, it seems 20 over the speed limit is the speed limit. That is the socially acceptable speed to go. 20 kilometers over the speed limit.
That's what you say. There should be some fine print attached.
Yeah. Basically, I'm not liable for any tickets you're going to get for getting a ticket at 10 over.
Something like that.
If they pull you over for speeding for less than 10 over, they're not pulling you over for speeding. They're using speeding as an excuse to pull you over, and they profiled you otherwise. If you're doing 25 over, yeah, they might consider pulling you over. And even then, if that's all you're doing is just speeding, probably won't pull you over. It's a weird thing. Like, I've talked to cops and they're like, yeah, they were only doing 25 over, but they were also passing on double solid.
That's weird.
That's why I pulled them over, not for the speeding. That is a unique look down that way with the smoke, isn't it?
Yep.
Most part, I can keep the trailer on my side of the road for this corner. You do get on the line, but I can make that corner without crossing. But that car was waiting until we were done with the corner. I'm like, oh wait, too many big rigs have cut that corner. So that car is a pretty intelligent driver. This corner, on the other hand, I usually smoke the curb on this one and lift a little dirt, little dust. If you look at the tracks on the road, so does everybody else. Avoid that bigger part of the curb and then take out the rest of it. Beautiful little hard climb here to the hairpin, and then we're out of here. So thank thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate all your support. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for the people that have hit that join button. If you hit the join button, your name is on this list right here. It's nice to see a new blue name on the bottom there, so thank you. And also thank you for all the steady Yetis that have been here forever now. Over 2 years. But for now, oh wait, you know what? I want you guys to see this in full screen, so we have to do at least a couple of seconds past this viewpoint so that you're not watching me on the small little screen, the credits. See what I mean? You wanted to see that in full screen.
You're a dork.
What's that?
You're such a dork.
No, I'm just thinking of my viewers. They're good people. Okay, now we're gonna bail out. Thank you guys again. Really, really appreciate all your support. We are indeed out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
Adios.